everyone, so today I have a book review for you yet again. This time it is on the book Werelords, Rise of the Wolf. This is book 1 by Curtis Jobling. This book was published in, let me see, printed in the US, first published in 2011. And then published in the United States in 2011. So it was first published in the UK and then came to the US by a different publisher. Anyways, this book, oh my goodness, yes, it is a thicker book. Part of that is because of how big the print is. So theoretically, I read this book in about, I want to say collectively maybe 10 to 15 hours, spread out over 3.5 weeks. So it didn't take me very long. I would place the reading age between grades 6 and 9 just because of the vocabulary. There are a few bigger words, which is why I put it more at the 9th grade level. But if you're into this, like the occult and werewolf, vampire themed books of fiction, then it's probably something that they may have seen before. So, or even just looking up the word on, say, dictionary.com, or as the breakdown of the word. Either way, there are not a whole lot of bigger or harder words in here to say this is an upper high school level. The sentence structure, again, is the same age range. It's very simple, not a whole lot of crazy sentence structure. It's very basic sentences. The book itself, actually, the storyline is a really good storyline. It's an interesting take on the whole werewolf genre that is really big right now. And they're not just werewolves, they're were-peoples. And I'm saying peoples because these werelords is what they call them in the book, have a creature that they can in fact transform into, and it's not just a wolf. There is, let's see here, a supporting character is the main character's best friend, I guess you could call him, Hector, who is a were-boar. You meet Gretchen, who is Hector's cousin, who is a were-fox. So you can see, and those are like 3 of the main characters, and the main character is a werewolf. Those 3 main characters, as you can tell, are different. They still follow the same weakness to silver all throughout all the were-peoples, not necessarily just the wolves. There's an evil king who's a were-lion. There's some twists to storyline and everything like that. I'm going to go ahead and read you guys the synopsis on the inside of the front page here. It started the night the beast appeared. Drew is an ordinary shepherd's son living in the cold coast of Lycia, until a horrifying creature bursts into his home and savagely murders his mother. And Drew transforms into a beast himself, part boy, part wolf, and bristling with powers that he can't control. Drew flees to the perilous dire wood to escape his vengeful father, who thinks Drew is the murderer. But when he's discovered and taken captive by werelords, the shapeshifters who rule Lycia, Drew is shocked to discover that he's one of them, and that his royal blood is a threat to the crown of King Leopold the Lion. Now Drew is Lycia's most wanted man, and its only hope against the evil plans of the tyrant king. For fans of the Ranger's Apprentice books comes the swashbuckling new series about an unlikely hero and the animal lurking within us all. I have not read any other books by this particular author. I actually went to my public library when this is one of the first books I picked up, actually. I was looking mainly more for series, just something that I could, you know, enjoy over time, not necessarily just something that I could grab right then. It was one of the reasons why, and there were 5 books in this series on these shelves. I currently have book number 2 here with me, so I am going to be reviewing the rest of the books in the series as I read them. I give this about, for somebody who's been reading a while, I'm going to give this about, well, I found this in the teen section, and this was definitely appropriately labeled as a teen book, so I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5 just for that. I could have seen better sentence structure, but otherwise it was a very easy read. It was very enjoyable. I was definitely, you know, entertained by the storyline, and it kept me flipping pages. I think I would have liked to have seen just a slight bit more complexity of the character. I mean, they are a little bit more thoroughly thought out. They really play on the whole wolf's loyalty, and things like that, but I think I would have, and Gretchen was an interesting character. She's still being developed as well as Hector, and I think that's something I hope to see more of in book 2 and in subsequent books later on. So yeah, 4 out of 5, definitely recommend this. The artwork on this is absolutely beautiful. You can see here's a wolf popping out of the portal. We have a boar here for Hector. We have a lion for the king. We have a bear for one of the dukes, Duke Bergen, who plays a major role in the book. And a werefox for Gretchen. So these are all the major players within this book. I didn't really talk a whole lot about Duke Bergen just because if I talk about him too much, I will give a lot away of the storyline, and I don't want to do that. If you're into this kind of genre or would like to see a new spin-ish to the whole werewolf tale, definitely suggest checking this out. Till next time, guys. Bye.